America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism.
On the international stage for world leaders, US President Donald Trump tore down the United Nations, insisting that the US would choose independence over global governance. After arriving late for his speech, he signalled out Iran as US enemy number one.
Iran's leaders sow chaos, death, and destruction. They do not respect their neighbors or borders or the sovereign rights of nations. Instead, Iran's leaders plunder the nation's resources to enrich themselves and to spread mayhem across the Middle East and far beyond.
There were lighter moments in the General Assembly too.
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
But behind the laughs, there was a recognition that the principle of a world order based on multilateralism is being challenged, and the UN is under attack.
Do not accept the erosion of all those forms of multilateralism. Don't accept our history unraveling. I'm not getting used to this, and I'm not turning my head to it. Our children are watching.
In the afternoon, the leader of Qatar spoke, highlighting the impact of a Saudi-led blockade on his country that has damaged relationships in the Gulf for decades to come.
It is not sensible for our Arab region to remain a hostage to some marginal differences which are fabricated in our case and which consume efforts and waste money.
Finally, it was Iran's turn. President Hasan Rouhani insisting that his country complied with all its nuclear deal commitments. He accused the US of endangering world peace by pulling out of international institutions.
Along this track, confronting multilateralism is not a sign of strength. Rather, it is a symptom of the weakness of intellect. It betrays an inability in understanding a complex and interconnected world.
It was the showdown between Trump and Rouhani that seized the attention of delegates. But as the day went on, world leaders found themselves defending multilateralism and its institutions. And despite the isolation, the US President Donald Trump stood against them all, defiant in the spotlight of the world. Nicole Johnston, TRT World, New York.